Hi, this is Algebra 1, Module 5, Lesson 3, the practice problems. We are going to see which of these 3 points is the solution to both equations. So it says each will be a solution to at least one. We need to find the one that's a solution to both. Find and justify which point is a solution to both equations. So we are going to go ahead and I'm going to do the first one on the right and the second one on the left, and we'll just see what happens when we plug in these numbers. So 2 times -2 minus 3 equals, that's -4 minus 3 equals -7. So that does not work with our first one. Well, that was easy. That narrows that one down. Let's try this one here. 2 times 2 minus 3 equals 2 times 2 is 4, minus 3 is 1. That one is good. Let's test that on this side with this other one. So if I do -2 plus 3, that equals 1. So it looks like B is our answer. We don't even have to try the others because only one is going to work. And we justified it on each side. Okay, let's do the next one. On the next side. So again, I'm going to do the top one first and do it on the right. If it works, I'm going to do the bottom one on the left. So let's plug in the -1. 3 times -1 plus 3. So -3 plus 3 equals 0. All right, that one works. Let's see if it works on this other guy. Over here, there. Negative -1 plus 3. So that's double negative is a +1 plus 3 equals 4. Nope, that one does not work. Let's try the next one over here. So we'll plug in a 6. 3 times 6 plus 3, that's 18 plus 3. That is not going to be a -3. That's going to be a 21. So that one does not work. So that means it's probably C, but we have to justify it. So we definitely want to make sure we prove it. 3 times 0 plus, plus 3 equals 0 plus 3 is 3. So that one works. Try it over here. -3 plus 3, that equals, oh, sorry, -0. Got them backwards. -0 plus 3. -0 is just 0, plus 3 is 3. So we have proven both of these work. It's C. Okay, let's try it down here. Y equals 2. Well, we already know from here the y is 2. Nope, the y is 2. So it's either A or C. We can cross off B because that is definitely not a y equals 2. So let's see. We'll go ahead and do these on, I'll just keep to my consistency. We'll do this one over here. So 2 equals -4 times 7 minus 6. That's -28 minus 6. That is not true because -28 minus 6 is -32. So this one does not work. So we'll assume it's the next one down here, but got to prove it. So 2 equals 4 times -2 minus 6. So negative is positive 8 minus 6 is a 2. And so we can circle C. All right, let's look at this one over here. Same idea. We'll go ahead and plug them in on this side. So I'm just going to do the 2x plus 4 on here. 2 times 1 plus 4 equals 2 plus 4 is 6. That one's good. Try it over here. X plus y. 1 plus 6. equals 7, not -5, so that one is no bueno. All right, let's try B. -3. 2 times -3 plus 4. So -6 plus 4 does equal -2. Okay, let's try it over here. -3 plus -2, that equals -5. Ah, that's what we need it to equal. So we know the answer is B on this one. All right, next one, graph linear equations written in standard form. So notice if I put a 0 in for y, that gives me my x-intercept. If I put a 0 in for x, it gives me my y-intercept. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. I'm going to start with the x. So if x equals 0, then I can say -2 equals 10, -2y. Well, y has to be a -5, right? -2 times -5 will give me a +10. And then if I'm going to do the x-intercept, I need my y to be 0. So if this equals 0, 5 times what minus 0 equals 10. 5 times 2. Ah, what happened to my page? 5 times 2 minus 0 equals 10. So these are my intercepts. Oh, I put them on the wrong side. There's the x. There's the y. There we go. We had the dots over there. Okay, which means I can go from 2, 0 right here to 0, -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is my line. I want to keep that one going. I just need to find the right angle with it and keep it to a straight line with those 2 points. So there's my line. All right, let's do it over here again. We'll do green since we were doing green over here. All right, so y-intercept is when x is 0. I like to do the x first. So if x is 0, then -6 times what equals 24? Well, -4 times -6 is a +24. And if I put a 0 in for my y, 3 times what equals 24? Times 8. And notice how standard form we can still graph fairly easily. So, not zoom out. Have a hard enough time with these guys. Let's go ahead and go to our shapes. So I'm going to go from 8, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and go all the way down to 0, -1, 2, 3, 4, and connect those two. Ah, that was not a good line. And I can continue my line that same angle. Try to make it as accurate as possible without not having a ruler straight edge on here. Like that. All right. So let's do a couple more. Y-intercept, when my x is 0, then x is 0, so 2 times what is 18? 2 times 9. When my y is 0, 6 times what is 18? 6 times 3. Now I'm going to connect 3, 0, and very hard to be accurate on here. 3, 0, and 0, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up here. I could count by twos, but I didn't. So we'll just keep our line going here. All right, last one. When our x is 0, 7 times what is negative 14? Well, 7 times negative 2 is 14. My x-intercept is negative 2 times what is 14? Negative 2 times 7 is negative 14. So now I can take my intercept of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and go over here to negative 2 and connect those. Again, if I want to continue my line, looks like it's about that angle. And this one, normally I would do this with a ruler, but a little bit trickier when we're on the computer. All right, so that's basically our line. All right, adding and multiplying fractions. 3/4 plus 1/8. We'll do this one by hand. Hey, we need to have a common denominator. So 3/4 is the same thing as 6/8 plus 1/8 will equal 7/8. Next one, 3/5 plus 7/10. Well, 6/10. I can find the equivalent. Remember, it's a times 2 times 2. We did a times 2 over here as well. To find equivalent, plus 7/10 gives me 13/10. It says leave as improper fractions. So we're going to leave it there. All right, the next one. 2/3 and 1/4. My common denominator is 12. So this is going to be a times 4, and this one will be a times 3. So 8/12 plus 3/12 equals 11/12. Done. Next one, 7/21. This can be a times 3. So 12/21 plus 8/21 equals 20/21. And none of those could really be reduced because they all are one off except for that 13/10, and it said to leave improper. All right, last couple, multiply. So I'm going to do some that can cross cancel. I'm going to do some that I'm just going to straight across. So here I'm going to say 6/36. That can be reduced. Divide by 6 would give me 1/6. Right? 9 times 4 is, yep. Okay, so I can cross cancel on this one. I'm going to show the cross canceling. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 4 and 10 both have 2 that go into it. So now I have 2 times 1 over 1 times 5, which gives me 2/5. So don't forget how to do these different equations. So here I can cancel out. 2 goes into both of those. 5 times 1 is 5. 9 times 2 is 18. That automatically reduces them for me when I do that. And the last one, 3 and 21 both have 3 that go into them. So 7 goes into that 7 times. So now I have 8/49. There you go. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.